This is part 3 of the Hemi 6 head and cam package. In this video you're going to see a few different things on the dyno, all that shit's all coming now. It goes for a while, so you might want to grab yourself a coffee, a beer or whatever takes your fancy, kick back and just watch it through. The other thing I want to say is I'm not a mechanic. I make a few of the parts, sump baffles and all this sort of stuff when you Australians for a Hemi 6. You probably see them on eBay and that. So I'm not a business either. Mirabito Performance, that's just I suppose you could say I just take a little bit of pride in what I do, and so I make up the stickers and the jumpers and all this sort of stuff. And also in no way I'm saying my stuff's better than anybody else's. I'm comfortable doing it this way, and I just do it all here in my shed. It's 20 by 20 foot. And the other thing I wanted to point out too is there's a bit of a warning, before we get started, because I swear a fair bit. That's just how I talk. What you're seeing is you're just seeing pretty much you're just seeing the real me. So what you're hearing and all that, that's just exactly how I do it. The other thing I want to say is in these videos, when you see it on the dyno, it's only the head gone on it. So the cam's not in the engine yet, it's just the head. So when you see the dyno numbers and that, it's not going to be as impressive as it's going to be. But I'm just trying to take you through every little step, so that way you can see the heads work and everything's working, and then at the end it all comes together as a package. And the other thing I also want to say too is, when you see the first startup, the first dyno run, all that stuff that I say in there when we do the comp test and the first, that is all the first. Like, it's not, I haven't done it 10 times first, you know what I mean? Like, that first hit of the key is the exact hit of the key. Like, everything's real, so when you see it, just know that, and let's do it. Actually, I'll show you quickly my shed, like, here's this little bench I hold some shit on or whatever, and there's a couple of Hemis down under there. You sort of come across here, and just my little nuts and bolts and all this sort of fiddly shit I put up in there. It's my little whiteboard for when I build engines and stuff like that, and just a few spare heads here. Got my banner there, and there's a few of the parts that I make, as you would have seen them. All that sort of stuff, and a few gaskets and Hemi stuff there, and got the old tribute to me, the old black car there, and sort of keep that there as a bit of a reminder, and it's good to see, and then if you sort of look under here, it's got my little welder. If you want to do weld up little things, and I've got my sort of air reel here, and my compressor, and this is all my panel beating and spray paint and stuff. Sort of wraps it up, everything I wanted to say. I don't think I forgot nothing. Once again, I just hope it all come out right, and I hope you like the video as well. And I reckon we'll get started and we'll just get into it. And as always, fucking Mopar and no car. Alright guys, there it's going. It's a couple of days later now, we've done the head. Today I just wanted to probably pull off these Webbers. I want to have a bit more play with them, muck around a little bit, and anyway, I just wanted to show you this engine number, just for those that are wondering if it's going to be the same engine or whatever. This is a bit more proof, no bullshit going on or whatever, but that'll be them, same numbers. I'll show you later as well. Anyway, I'll get into pulling these Webbers off, and there's the head up there, all done. And we'll get into putting that on and seeing if we can make this horsepower start to climb. Alright. All the bolts have been cracked. I just got old mate fucking right over here. Just a bit quicker than doing it by hand, fucking into it. So here, just ripped the head off. I just got to clean the deck and everything yet, but just wanted to show you this. We're sitting on fucking 60 thou up pistons. There it is, reasonably clear. Fitted the little heat sensor and all this different shit. That one there, it's already pretty much the bolt on. I was just going to show you these head gaskets. So yeah, pretty much as it turns out, there's a few different ones. You got the Kinetic here, which is pretty much I would recommend that one fucking 110%. Just top gasket, no fucking around. Then you got like your Permaseal one here. They got the bigger firing rings in them. More for those trying to go 4-inch bore and all this different sort of stuff. But then you got the old ACL. You can see it's a little bit different shape up around here. They're not too bad either. I like them. Both of those will pull down to about 50 thou. Obviously with the Kinetic you can get it whatever sort of thou you want. That one's actually a 30 and 4-inch and 40 bore. But anyway, yeah, with this on the ute, we're gonna go for this one, and we'll put that one on it and keep rolling. Also, yeah, that's what I was going to point out. Like I was saying, we're going to use this gasket. Will pull up to 50 thou. The ute, when I pulled the head off it, the pistons end up being 60 thou up, and they sit 15 thou down in the bore. So with this gasket, pulls up to 50 thou. That head being 67.5 cc. We're sitting dead nuts on fucking 10-to-1 compression, and it come from it come from 8.9 to 1 comp. So going from 8.9 to 1 comp, 10 to 1. Guys, as you can see, fucking I want to bolt the head on today, but you see all this shit in the shed. It's too fucking windy, so I've done the old switch around, put the old sedan behind the ute, and I might pull the ute in, and fucking that way I can just stay in here all night or whatever I want to fucking do, and put the head on, Weber's, whatever, and yeah, so I'll get back to cleaning the shed a bit, put the ute in, and sedan will have to stay out in the weather. Poor bastard. It's about to go on. I'm just going to put the gasket on now, everything's clean, I double checked it, and if you are cleaning something like this yourself, the block or whatever, once you think you got it clean, fucking clean it again, until it's just spotless, and you should be right there and have no trouble sealing your gasket and whatnot. And anyway, I'm going to put this gasket on and see how we go. Yeah, look, I'm back. I was about to put the gasket on board. The other thing I wanted to point out too is when you are putting the gasket on, like what I do, I'll just go along, just look at it everywhere real close. You know what I mean? And look around the firing ring, see if it's dented or fucking someone's creased it in the package, whatever, you go along it and you look, and it takes a while, we all want to get the job done, but there's the difference between getting it done fast and shit, or, taking a while, and at least you got peace of mind, everything's pretty much right, and when you put it together, you go, fuck yeah, that's mint. And you look around it all, and you just spot different shit, as you go. But anyway, like, I just want to point that out. If you're just trying to do it yourself, and you have a look in this corner here, so you can see a bit of that shit's missing. But if you didn't pay any attention, you'd never know, and who knows, it could have been a dent in the ring, or it could have been anything that you missed. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you, and let's keep going. Guys, I'm back here. Just another little quick tip: if you're just trying to do this at home by yourself and bolt the head on or whatever, there's a dowel pin hole there. And what's happened when you shave your head a fair bit, like your dowel pin hole will actually get shorter, but the dowel pin in the block is still, the one that sticks up is still tall, so you might bolt it on and it'll fucking bottom out on your dowels there and you're not really realising. So I just get me little calipers like that, put it in there, bottom it out on the, like so you know how deep it is. That's how deep my one is anyway, on this head. So what you do is just come across to the block and look at your dowel pin there and just run it over it. Just run it over it like that. See, this one's clearing. If it's fucking hitting, bang, 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 you know something's wrong. But if that's clearing, not only is clearing, you still got 50 thou of your gasket thickness. So we're right there, no worries. But just watch that one, because you don't want to bolt your fucking head on, and it's bottom out on your dowel to keep blowing gaskets, you know what I mean? Alright, all the head bolts are in. Fucking, we went in 30 foot-pounds, 55, 75. Now, all in sequence as you do, and now we're just double checking them all at 75. Alright, as you can see, we're just about to put the push rods in because the head's on. We're just checking them for straightness, and these six are fucked. And if you want to have a look what a fucked one looks like, you get it on a flat surface and just roll it down. She looks like a banana, you know, she's seen better days. Too much valve bouncing on it. Too easy. Alright guys, I just thought I'd show you this. I just made up another set of push rods. They're the shit ones there, the fucking bent ones. Now we've got all these are dead straight, cleaned them all, washed them, blew through them with the compressed air. And then you want to hold them up to the lights, what I do as well, and make sure you can see a real clean bit of light right at the other end. So you know everything's, they're going to get the oil, no worries at all. And yeah, that's the set, ready to go. Let's fucking keep going. We have to put them in, line them up straight. Just lace accounts for fucking assembly lube. Check that shit out, job done. Alright guys, there he's going. This is just another quick tip, quite a handy tip too. Excuse the mess on this side of the shed. This is just where I grind and cut and fucking all that other sort of bullshit. Because I don't want it near the engine side of things. Anyway, yeah, I got my little bucket of spares. Just in there, little rocker bolts, you know, all that rockers, all that sort of shit. And I've just gone ahead and rattled some old ones down with some guide plates. And here's the sort of hint here that when you go to retorque your head, with the little one, you can sort of get the little one in there. You know what I mean? And but yeah, sometimes they can bend if you're trying to go up, you know, and you foot pounds a bit. You can't get the big one in. So as you can see, I've got the grinder. Here's what I've just done. And if you grind it out and cut it out like that, you know, you can touch it up a bit later when you pull them off on the bench grinder. But you can see that just goes straight in there now, and it sits nice and straight. And that's it. You just go in there when it's time to retorque your head. They've been cut. Boom, straight on your bolt and just fucking job fucking done. Alright, I just cut them all. As you can see, the last one you don't have to cut there. That fits. Then you, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you nick the corner off this one, and that'll slip in there real neat too, without being on the fucking angle. Just thought I'd show you this. All the guide plates are done. There's the old ones, and they're the new ones. All been cut, wire brushed, cleaned, degreased, everything ready to be fitted. Fucking time to rock and roll. Let's do it. Yeah, what I'm doing now is just putting the rockers on. As you can see, just thought I'd show you. Still got a few more to go, but I just want to get every piston in the top dead center and everything, and do it all properly. Even though with hydraulic you don't really have to, but I'm just mucking around a little bit and making sure everything's spot on. Alright, get back to this. Alright guys, yep, all the rockers are on. As you can see there, all torqued up, 45 foot-pounds on the head. Probably a bit hard to see. Yeah, that's 45 anyway. Yeah, let's keep rolling. Let's do it. Alright guys, yep, about to bolt the Webbers on. Yeah, as you can see, these are a different set of Webbers. Well, the manifold's the same, I just changed the linkage. The carbies are still 45mm, but I sold the original ones off to a bloke doing up an RT Charger, a nice bloke up in Queensland way, and sold them to him. He wanted all the matching numbers, so pretty much, yeah, he got them and I got these, and yeah, we'll just keep rolling on with it. I've just been mucking around with the linkage, and as you can see, making everything a bit neater, you know, different lever arm, get a bit more spring back, and just trying to make it as smooth and as neat as I can. And yeah, let's go ahead and bolt them on and see how we go. Yep, getting there slowly, just got the extractor sitting there. Just want to tell you again that with the manifold gasket, you check it all like we've done the head gasket, flat out, look over it, then blow it down both sides, blow down the surface of the head that it's going to contact with, make sure everything's spotless. The extractor's got to be real clean, and that's what we've done here. And the other thing I just wanted to show you was this. Just looking down the fucking ports, you know, looks like horsepower in the making, doesn't it? Looks fucking good. Anyway, yeah, the bitch better make some fucking more power after all this shit talking, eh? Alright, talk to you soon. Alright guys, went to fit the manifold and wasn't really fitting as good as I'd like it to. See, it was just hitting up in here. It was sort of straight like that before across to this one, but it was hitting and it wasn't letting it come up properly and seal to the port as nice as I'd like it, so I just fucking knocked her out, and we're going to test fit it now and see what happens, and hopefully it's all good. Alright guys, yep, it worked for the intake. Now I'm just sussing out the exhaust, but if you have a look in here, so I put a little bit of black oil around the top of the port there, and if you have a look, you can see it's not touching. We're missing out on fucking, you know, nearly half an inch of fucking port there, but on the exhaust, but that's just gonna have to do for now, I think. As long as the intake's alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Well, let's keep going. Manifold on now. Everything's sort of going pretty good. Just got the little tricky bastard at the back, you know, second one in. Those of you that know Hemis know, you know, what's going on there. The other thing is too, if you notice, I've took the trumpets off the front of the Webbers, and that's because otherwise you're trying to get in here to the manifold, and you fucking can't. So with this you can get right up in there, see what I mean? You're not fucking all your arms and shit. But anyway, we'll keep going. Yeah, just made up a little bit of a bracket here, as you can see. Just knocked that one up then, and that's yeah, for the accelerator cable to hold into. So yeah, basically I've changed the spot now to there instead of before it was over this side. So anyway, yeah, got the bolt here, and just drop that on there like that. Just space it up, and see she'll go in line with pull on this here. Alright, all good. So when she's done. Yep, so now I'm just pulling the plugs out of the old head. I might give them a clean, quickly dab them. Alright, I just checked I didn't actually clean the plugs, I just checked them. I can't be fucked at the moment. If it works out alright, then I'll do it tomorrow or something, but they don't even really need it because I've done it not long ago, but turned it over by the key, just without the plugs in it, and she's fucking turned it over nice, and all look good. So we're going to try and fire it up. We'll try and get this on film, you know, the first fire up, and you can fucking suss it out. Sweet. Yep, just double checking. I just put the accelerator cable on. You can see she's in a nice straight line to where it needs to be. Feels good on the foot. Not sure now. Fucking, that's about it. I think nothing's going to catch. Yeah. We'll just fucking hit the key. I just want to see if the little bit of oil spurts out the top there, and there's no water or nothing in it, but to see if she runs, if she does, we'll shut her off and then put the rest of it together. Alright, here we fucking go. Oh fuck yeah. Anyway, that's the oil pressure just coming up there, so better shut her off and have a quick look what the fuck's going on. Yeah, so there's a couple of them starting trying to fill. Smells nice. Smells like a Hemi fucking burning oil. Alright, back soon. Just put the rocker cover on. I'm just going to run these hoses back down, you know, where they need to be. And I'm going to put some water in her and fire it up and let it run for a bit longer and see what she's doing, and fucking hopefully, fingers crossed, it's all good. Alright, she's set. Let's top her up and fire it up again. Yeah, you can hear it glugging down slowly. I just got fresh water in there. Yeah, you can hear that, so I'm just going to fire it up, back it out a tiny bit, and just make sure it's all flowing when it's going, and keep topping it up as it needs it, and just fucking watch your temp and the oil pressure and see where she's at. Showing us now, it's been running now for about 30 seconds. You know, a bit smoky off the extractors where you grab them with your hands and all that shit, but that's just ticking over at about, I don't know, fucking 500 revs or something. We'll have a look. Yeah, the idle should come up a bit. I just haven't fucking touched it, but yeah, that's fucking 400. It's getting a bit shaky now, but oil pressure's good. I'll just want to try and get it a bit warmer, and yeah, let it sort of fucking heat into it a bit. What's she sitting on? Yeah, anyway, fucking it's still, yeah, like I said, this is only pretty much the first start right now. It's only been running about 30 seconds before I turn this on. Yeah, the revs still need to be tuned up a little bit, because since I fucked with them, I haven't touched them, but that's all after we get it running, fucking mint and everything. But alright, back to you soon. Alright guys, what's happening here is the thermostat. I just pulled the hose off. Thermostat's fucking jammed. Just went over just a pinch over half, so I fucking shut her off anyway. It's got to do a few heat cycles, and I'm just going to pull the thermostat out now. It worked alright in a cup of water inside, like, you know, boil the jug and that. But Nah, it's a fucking piece of shit. Pull her out. Alright, this is her. It's been running now for about a minute. Changed the thermostat, I took it out, as you've seen, and all seems to be going pretty good. Cap's still off. Getting a bit warm now, which is alright. All seems to be running alright. We'll go and check out the temp inside the car. See the where it's idling at. Got it on about 900. Temp's only just fucking starting to rise. See it there. Or whatever, I don't know if it gets clear, but then we got the oil pressure. Yep. That's her there. We'll just let it go for a little bit and fucking all good. Alright guys, yeah, it's all seems to be running right now. Might pull the plugs out, give her a comp test, because we know before it was about 175, 180. I'm shooting for fucking around the 200s PSI now, so see what happens. I might pull the plugs out right now. We'll see what happens. Let's do it. Yeah, ripping the plugs out. We'll choose any one at the moment. Just go for number fucking 3. So yeah, like I said, hopefully. Yeah, so we're shooting for 200. Yeah, I'd like to see 200 come up PSI. Alright, we'll sit it there. Fuck it, you can watch it while it all happens first there. Just hold it on there. Yeah, well, that's gonna get. Ready? Yeah, you're putting me dead nuts on. Dead nuts on 200, is it? No, is that 200 now? Yeah, fuck, we just ran out of battery, so I have to cut it to this. Yeah, fucking good shit, dead on fucking 200. Look at that, wherever it is. Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. We've picked up about around 20-25 PSI because the comp's gone up a little bit. Yeah, no, all fucking good. I'm happy with that. Fair enough. All right, next day I've just took it for a little drive up the street, got some fuel. Come back, just going to treat it to a bit of an oil change now, and yeah, just had some oil and that sitting around, so I thought, yeah, I'll just bloody, while she's warm, and then I'll drop it down and retorque the head bolts. Then see how we go from there. That's just the oil coming out now. Just pulled the little plug out the back there. Yeah, she's just a little bit black and thin, so we'll just put something at least as fresh in there, and before we ramp her up on the dyno and see what it's all about, just a little bit more peace of mind, and she's going to be a little bit neater on it. Also, while that's still dripping out, yeah, and getting the last bit of oil out, I've just been taking these off the rocker cover, so I'll pull that off in a minute, and take a little bracket off now too, so I can get to the underneath there and do the head bolts under it, and yeah, retorque. That's off, and I just want to point out as well, as you can see, oil's definitely getting up to all of them. They're all full. Alright, sweet. It's the old stuff there. New one's about to go on. Just a little bit of oil around that. Fucking drop the bitch on. You don't. Tip here, I just want to show you is we're going to retorque the head. There's a few different ways you can do it. I do it a few different ways. Today I'll do it a little bit different, but yeah, if you aren't sure, just get your torque wrench, put it on, and what will happen is you'll hear it go crack, and it'll crack the bolt free, and it'll go a little bit further, then it'll go click click on your torque wrench. Anyway, what I like to do is I'd rather crack it back a little bit first. I've just released the cap, so there's no pressure with the heat because the engine's still warm. Doesn't try to seep in anyway when you crack it back. But anyway, this is how I'll do it today. Is just get your breaker bar, then because we cut these, we can get in there fairly straight now, as we had a look at before. Then just crack it back like that. Then just pull it up and that little bit further than you were, and you can feel the tension in your hands, like yeah, I mean, you're sort of a bit of a torque wrench in yourself, and you can kind of feel it, and that just pulls it up. And it's just quick and easy. And but if you're unsure, you can even crack it back, then use your torque wrench, or use your torque wrench and go forward from the start. But I just like that clean swoop back after you've knocked it back. But I'm going to go ahead and do all these, and it should be right to give it vlogging. All right, they're all done. Let's put a new little gasket on the cover here. The other one broke coming off, plus it was weeping a bit, so just put a new one on there. And while the cover's off, I'll just go back over all these. I'll do it with my breaker bar. I just like to feel it by hand to know the tension there. And yeah, and then we'll put the cover on. We'll fire it back up and put some oil in it. All done. Just going to put the this on, and then put some oil in it and fire it back up. Another quick tip here. I just got an old Coke bottle and cut her up with the Stanley there. If you have a look when you go to put oil in a Hemi, and if you take note, that end there's dead fit for that there. Now that was just like someone holding it there for you. Like I said, just holds it in there. You can even go right up if you want, you know what I mean, and then just let it go. Whatever, and just fucking simple rather than spilling it all over your cover. It goes all over your extractors, starts smoking. You wish you never done it then. Just going to check the timing now. As you can see, the old bitch is on 10 at idle. I'm going to pull that back to I'll pull it back to about, I'm going to pull it back to 3 from now, and then as in the increments go up on the dyno. Alright, see where that's sitting. Oh, that's on about, actually yeah, that's about it. Fuck it. I'll just nick her up there. I don't go too tight and fuck nothing, but that's her. Guys, fucking she's pretty much all done. Time's backed off, head's been re-torqued down, webs are roughly synchronised. I don't know what else to do. I think it's time to fucking take it for a drive. Shut the bonnet and we'll get into it. Oh yeah. Cut the fucking camera off us. We're on our way out to the dyno now, can't help ourselves, sun's in my eyes, fuck out the wall, look at this. I'm gonna watch it. Now, surprise visit to the dyno, we haven't booked it in or nothing, but if we get lucky we'll get a chance to put her on there. We'll go over a few tromps, feels not too bad, but we're gonna find out soon, eh? Alright, same corner again, fucking out the Brawny Super Tune. As you can see there, dyno tuning, let's do it. Is he? Doors open. Doors open. Is he here? Is he not? Ah, shut up, shop. Give him a buzz. Oh guys, yeah, no go for now. We just talked to the man and he was saying that he's already got a car on rollers now, so we'll have to go back tomorrow afternoon. So it just gives us a bit more time to fuck with it until then, and yeah, we'll hit the rollers in and fucking fingers crossed, hope for the best. Yeah, she does it. So we're back from taking it for a test run. Caught a little bit on camera, but you probably didn't get to see everything that went down. But no, it seems to go not too bad. I mean, it's nothing like me black two-door, but that's another fucking story. But as far as like pretty much a stocky goes with this head on it, it's you probably can't ask for too much more. But we're going to see what happens on the dyno tomorrow afternoon. We're booked in because there's already a car on the rollers tonight, as I was saying. And anyway, yeah, I'm just going to check the oil again and a few little things and put her away for the night. Alright, talk to you tomorrow. Alright, dyno day is here. I just pulled the plugs out, just cleaned them. Got mine to 35 thou on the little feeler gauge here. The other thing I'll just quickly show you is I just pulled the dizzy cap off. I normally get in there on those on these little things here. I just take off all the little chalky shit. Now, if you pull yours off, you'll see it's probably got chalk, sort of like a chalky stuff on there. Just pull all that off. Just got the dizzy cap there, like the rotor button. Just shine the front of it up again. You know, take off all the black shit or whatever's building up on there, and just a few little things like that just helps the spark all come together. And yeah, especially when you got Webers, you want a good spark. Anyway, I'm gonna get through doing this and start making our way out the dyno, and the fingers crossed, fucking, the horsepower climbs a bit from last time. Moment of truth. Alright, plugs clean, gap, dizzy cap done. Fucking, it's all running, idling alright. Still, everything's good. Fucking, we're about to hit the dyno. Where are we going, sweetie? Oh yeah. Alright, moment of truth. Let's do this.